coverage of E3 continues.
Our continuage cover.
Yep. So right now we're getting ready in the wake for Microsoft to start in about half an hour from,
yeah. We learned our lesson from yesterday. We're doing this half an hour before the show because, you know, we don't want to run out of things to talk about.
Well, yeah, because what do we really know from Microsoft? You know, right now, all we know that they've been having in the works is Scorpio, Crackdown 3, and Sea of Thieves.
And not to mention what we found out yesterday, BioWare's new title, Anthem.
Yes.
So we are going to get to see Anthem today.
So they're going to have a full breakdown from BioWare on stage of what Anthem is and then, you know, how it relates to Microsoft.
Now, this is where Microsoft really has to come out, really push the show, because we got to see what they're doing.
Well, what
like, aside from Scorpio, I mean, because Scorpio is going to be the big...
Well, yeah, it's going to be their big, hey, look at this. We have this thing, they need to give us a good price, it needs to be affordable or people aren't going to buy it. Exactly.
Like, under $500 is going to be preferred, the most preferred.
Yeah, $500 American is about 600 in here in Canadian pesos.
Yeah, and I'm not going to go out and spend that money.
No, that's way too much.
That's way too much.
They need to keep it competitively priced with Sony or people aren't going to buy it.
And even the Pro in Canada is fairly...
It's $4.99.
It's $4.99.
It's $500. It's $3.99 American, $4.99 Canadian. So it's still it's almost $600 with tax and everything else.
So it has to be lower, like at least in that...
It has to be on par.
On par or lower.
Because people are just not going to buy it. Because when Christmas time comes around, people are going to go, oh, I can get this one for $4.99, I can get this one for $5.99. That's $100. You can buy a controller, you can buy some games, you can buy this and that, whatever. So, what's the better value?
Exactly.
What are they really going to offer me for that extra money? That's the big thing that I want to see, that I'm intrigued to see. Hopefully we get some more information on Cuphead. And an actual release date.
A release date for Cuphead is one of the big things.
They've been talking about that for ever.
And yeah, and it shows up every E3 with something a little bit better on the game.
Yeah, they show a new trailer and it's like, oh hey, I want that. When am I going to get it?
Yeah, and that's the only reason why we're talking about it at this point is because, you know, if it wasn't for the fact every E3 Microsoft pushes this, we should get something back. So aside from that, we know supposedly Crackdown's going to make an appearance.
Yeah, it has to.
Nobody's made a confirmation though.
Yeah, but Crackdown is one of Microsoft's big games.
It is, but also one of the big games that's supposedly not showing up is Halo. There's no new Halo being shown. That has been confirmed.
Yeah, well, 343 needs to chill.
343 needs to figure out what they need to do with the series, because Guardians, as much as I enjoyed Guardians, there was major story.
Well, yeah, because it wasn't. It was their real first foray doing
multi-character and
Halo, and it's their first game.
Because
that was really pushing it.
Oh, that wasn't their first game.
No, but it was their first game on the platform too.
True, it was the first PlayStation 1 or Xbox One.
One exclusive game.
Yeah.
So
that is true, and because of that, we also lost a lot of stuff that fans were, you know, wanted,
holding on to and saying we need this.
We need split screen co-op. We need.
Yeah, and that pissed off a lot of people because people love them some couch co-op, and we saw that at EA yesterday.
Exactly.
They said we're bringing back couch co-op. So I'm intrigued to see what happens with that. But no, Microsoft needs to bring a big ass repertoire of games for their console, because right now it's Crackdown 3 and Sea of Thieves. Like,
yeah, that's really all that we have.
And don't get me wrong, I'm super excited for Sea of Thieves. You have a first-person pirate game.
You do, and
it's cheap. It's $40, super cheap.
And like it's rare coming back to form to what they usually do.
Just doing something fun.
Yeah, exactly. It's not them trying to
reinvent the wheel. They're just doing something fun that I'm actually really excited for. Hopefully we get to see Below, something new from Below.
That would be great too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because they've been talking about that for a long time also. So these indie titles need to come into form, and we need to see some stuff about them. So, yeah.
This is very true, yeah.
Yeah, and then also, like, there's been talk about VR. I have a feeling Microsoft's not going to show anything for VR. They're not going to talk about it.
Oh, no. That has been fully confirmed.
So
it has been fully confirmed that nothing for VR. Its main focus is going to be the Scorpio and games. That's
what they need to do.
That's all we want.
Do not tell me TV. Do not tell me anything.
Don't bring out some musician to like try to sell your product.
No, I just want to see the box.
And actually, that's what I've been enjoying about E3 so far this year. Has been there hasn't been many celebrity endorsements. We had the one girl for Battlefront, but she was in Battlefront.
Yeah, and then you had the two guys for the soccer guys.
Which, you know, they are now my favorite guys.
They were soccer hooligans. It was amazing.
I have found their podcast, listened to an episode, and now I'm like, yes, I don't like soccer. I'm not a soccer fan. I am watching these guys because they are just so energetic. These guys are amazing.
Yeah. But no, I'm hoping that they do a good console reveal, that the guy just comes on stage, has a backpack, and pulls it out.
Like, just pull the back.
Pulls out the Xbox, the Scorpio.
I can't see them. No, it has to be epic. It has to be, like, rising out of the ground with the light.
They need to do something like that.
There's just the smoke coming around. I'm just like, yeah.
They
maybe some pretty flowers, too.
They need to do some amazing release.
Yeah, there has to be something that actually pushes it.
Because they haven't done that in this generation.
It's going to be very, very interesting, to say the least.
Yeah, so they need to do something amazing. Because if not, it's going to just be disappointing. And they have to give me good reasoning for me to spend literally twice the price for one of these machines.
If that's... Yeah, if... Especially if... Because... the rumor is, we keep coming back to the price. The rumor is right now from Jeff Kingley
is $4.99.
$4.99.
Yeah. So right now you can get an Xbox One on sale for like $250 in the States. Probably, I wouldn't be surprised.
Probably.
I know they're $329 here. So if you can get a good sale, you can probably get it for $299. So, for me spending $600, I can buy 2 of these systems. So am I literally buying 2 systems duct taped together? Is it going to give me that much power?
I guess. Like, if they give you that much power.
Yeah, like, is it really gonna be that amazing? So that's what they need to show me.
You bring it up the stream on the other computer, by the way?
Oh, yeah.
Just want to make sure everything runs good. By the way, if you guys want to chat with us, we will have our chat open, and I'll also be in here chatting while we're going, because, you know, why not? Fan interaction, guys. We love our fans. Want to stay connected, community. God, I wish I could remember Jeff Winger's line from Community, like the first episode. Such a good.
Yeah, no, that was a long time ago.
That was a long time ago, and I have to rewatch it.
Yeah, we're still connected. Sweet.
Cool. So we're fine there. All right, perfect. So we are 20 minutes away. I think this is gonna be, if they do what we believe they're going to do, because here's the thing, they pretty much said nothing for confirmation of what's going to be here.
Yeah, you can get a 500 gig console, 500 gig Xbox One for $250. So, what am I getting for $500 if it's $500? Is this going to really give me twice as much power for that much money?
Should. Hopefully. That's what we're hoping.
Yeah, like,
we want...
You know, don't get me wrong. If they could give me the same price or $50 different than the Pro, I would be fine with that. But $100 is really pushing it. So
yeah, and even then, the Pro has seen some cuts already, especially around here.
No.
Yeah,
Still $4.99.
Okay, there must have been actual store promotions then.
Yeah, it's still $4.99.
All right, I'm
the
an idiot.
regular.
I can be an idiot.
The regular Slim gets price drops
That's
all the time.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, like they just
people.
released the gold edition with the 1 terabyte gold edition.
Yeah,
and it's like $329.
that is true.
So it's $50 off. Same as the regular Model S of the Xbox is $50 off right now. Also, so yeah.
So, as much as nothing was confirmed for the show except for the Scorpio, there was hints at Crackdown.
Yep.
And
and they've been talking about Crackdown for a couple of years.
Yeah, and it was actually missing, which made a lot of people wonder what was happening. One thing that we're not going to see at Microsoft?
What?
Scalebound.
They canceled it.
Exactly. I'm still sour about it.
Unless we get a special, oh my god, we're bringing it back.
It won't be the same, though.
I know.
It was Platinum Magic.
I know, and then it was just weird because they were ready to release. That was the worst thing.
Why does that sound like it would be like a Bruno Mars song? Platinum Magic.
Because it sounds like something
he's already done. Yeah.
So, I wouldn't be surprised. It'd be different. Yeah, it would, but,
I don't know.
We'll see what, Platinum's coming out and hopefully doing something else.
I want to make sure it's
What? Oh, hey.
Click that button.
Click the button.
Oh
yeah, State of Decay 2.
Yes. So that is the one that we do know is coming. They did say...
Yeah, we are working live. We're good.
Perfect. So we do know that State of Decay 2 is happening. It's on its way. And it's confirmed that we're going to see it on the show.
So, for sure, we're going to see Anthem. I'm intrigued to see if it's going to be an exclusive. If Microsoft is smart.
Here's the thing, especially with the amp up for this show, which was surprising to see that, EA was just like, oh yeah, we're going to show you this before we do it for the Microsoft, but it's going to be at the Microsoft show. That's it.
The bigger reveal.
The bigger reveal.
Yeah, all we showed was just the title.
Yeah, we this is what they're working on. It's a new IP from BioWare.
And if Microsoft is smart, they made a deal with EA to as an exclusive, either a timed exclusive or just a full blown exclusive like Mass Effect 1.
And seal the deal, boogie for the night.
Because they need to do that because you look at the exclusive list for the Xbox One right now, it's a joke.
It really is because
you have Gears. You have Halo and Forza. Is there anything else?
Well, we have Crackdown. But...
Yeah, but Crackdown hasn't released yet on the Xbox One.
Oh, okay. So we're looking at just
what's on the Xbox
right
One
now.
Yes, I know.
Aside from some indie titles,
there's no big game of here's my $500.
There's been nothing that's been Microsoft Game Studio.
Yes.
And that is what everyone's worried about because
they released Halo Wars this year, but
it's still Halo.
I know, but
that's your problem it's still in that one line.
So that's been the one release this year.
I'm going to throw Halo Wars in my list here because you have Halo.
Yeah, but that falls in the Halo umbrella.
Yeah, and aside from that. Everything else, those are the memorable ones. Everything else that Microsoft has released has been more of
they had from Remedy, Quantum Break.
They had Quantum Break. They also had the Panzer's Dragoon sequel that I can't remember the title of because it wasn't all that memorable.
There's just no big, and that's what they need. They need a big game for me to go, here's my $600 or $700 or $800 for the Scorpio because I want to play that.
What they need to do is, aside from that, they need to get a new title that you can associate their name to
Microsoft. And
no one's going to associate Quantum Break to Microsoft.
No, because
Well, one, it's on PC now anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah,
but that's part of the play anyways. Anywhere they want to spread that out. But I associate that to Remedy. I don't associate it to Microsoft Game Studios. I associate Microsoft to Halo. I associate Gears to... Well, to be honest, I originally still just associated it to Unreal. But... Or Epic, I should say. But... We're now at... Like, it's with them. So it's associated to them.
Mm-hmm.
And aside from that, like, we don't really have much that we can really say. Like, I associate this to Microsoft. When you look at Sony, Sony goes, okay, what do you associate Nathan Drake?
Uncharted.
Uncharted.
Well, and then, like, Twisted Metal, MLB, Horizon Zero Dawn now.
And, like, they're big enough and strong enough that they're a brand association.
Yeah, that they've had...
And that's what Microsoft has been missing, is that brand association to it. Now, hopefully this is, like we said, just, they're going to pass on. It's going to be on this show. We're going to get something really big. Hell, State of Decay may actually be that memorable title that we're saying.
Yeah, because it didn't happen. It didn't really happen with the first one. The first
one didn't click. The first one found an audience.
Yeah, it was good, but
didn't click.
It wasn't that big honking release like a Forza. Because I remember when, you know, Horizon came out, the original Horizon. It was like, holy shit, it's an open world Forza game.
Yeah,
you know, or even 3 when they implemented rewindability. You know, that was a big crowning achievement for Microsoft, and it made me go, okay, I want Forza over Gran Turismo. They need to give me that.
Yeah.
So it's been hard. It's been a hard sell this console generation for I need to buy that.
So we are now 10 minutes away. We've talked pretty much a lot of what we're ready to see here. Are you expecting them to bring back anything? Because, you know, they did, what was it? What's the one that just came out? Phantom Dust.
Yeah.
They brought Phantom Dust back. Do you want to see them maybe go back on their, like, library and go, you know what? This needs to come back.
Yeah, no, it's like...
It's the right time for a new Blinks the Time sweeper.
Or something. Or go back in your backwards catalog and bring something back that was on the Xbox or on the 360. You know, the 360 had a shitload of amazing titles. They were trying things. They made deals with all sorts of publishers. And they were really pushing it compared to what we have now. Because they focused way too much on these stupid things that no one cared about.
Yeah.
Such as TV or the Kinect.
That is true.
And that was all shit that killed them. Compared to really releasing stuff that people wanted to really wanted to go, here's my money, take it.
That is very true.
So, yeah. It's been a hard struggle back for me to go, yes, I want that. And also with the advent of, oh, hey, we got all our games on the PC now. You know, you really want to buy a console? That makes it even harder.
That push, yes, that's true. It's
like, don't get me wrong. It's amazing that they go, yeah, all our games are on the PC now. Because who else does that? No one else has that.
No, and the fact that it's cross compatible.
Yeah, you buy
like,
it once.
This is the part that, like, I would say, if they would have showed this when the first Xbox One was shown, back when we had all these ideas that, oh, you need to be online to play it.
Yeah.
You need to have this connection, and everything's going to be downloadable. If they had that idea of, oh, yeah, but if you buy it digitally from our store or from your PC, you get to have both copies.
I still hate buying digitally from the store.
That's still
because the Windows Store sucks.
The Windows Store could use so much more.
Oh my god! Well, or they could give you a code inside the case, and be like, oh hey, you can also get a copy.
See, that is the problem, because I know exactly what they're doing.
I know people would put it up on eBay and yada yada yada.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
But
so yeah,
you know, it'll be intriguing to see. We have less than about 5 minutes before the show, so yeah, it'll be interesting to see. They need to do something amazing with the Scorpio for it to really be worth it, you know. And there needs to be developer support, because if there's only like 3 developers supporting this box, what's the point of me paying more money to buy one?
Well, we do know
Forza's gonna look amazing.
There is quite a few developers who are very, very happy with the Scorpio. Developer-wise, we're going to see something fantastic.
Because they get like 24 gigs of RAM.
They get a lot to work with. They get so much more to work with, and a lot to push out. So, and of the companies, we know Bethesda is one of them, who's going to be up tonight. And
yeah, they're coming after. So I'm intrigued to see if they show anything at Microsoft, and then what are they gonna show? Because afterwards, we're expecting Wolfenstein and a couple other things.
Yeah, we're expecting, and we'll talk about that before their show as well. There's a lot more confirmed for them, and a lot more mystery behind it as well.
Yeah,
so we'll have our pre-show and our after-show for. Actually, the after-show for that one is going to be delayed.
Oh, fuck.
Because immediately after we have Devolver Digital doing their first show on Twitch,
weird.
Which I'm so excited.
I know, you don't expect an indie developer to do a E3 press conference.
Well, it's probably one of the things because we get the press release from Devolver Digital and seeing how they just kind of word everything. This is going to be either
amazing or a train wreck.
Yes, because they are, from just reading their writing, it's like, this is very unprofessional. But it fits their tuning so well, and we love them for it.
Look at their games. Look at their fucking games that release. We got stuff like Mother Russia Must Bleed.
Mother Russia Must Bleed.
Hotline. We get like Broforce. Come on.
Don't forget Party Hard.
Yeah. And these are, don't get me wrong, they're amazingly, phenomenally crazy-ass games that are just mind-blowing. But it's like, this press conference is going to be amazing or the biggest shit show ever, and we'll stop watching after 2 minutes.
Probably. And
be like, no, we're going to talk about Bethesda. Because I'm really excited to see what Bethesda whips out. There's been talk of a new IP from Bethesda also. So it'd be nice to see, because they haven't released a new IP in God knows when. It's been years. So
wow. I'm just watching the Twitch stream just because they had polls going off, and
there was something for Bethesda that was massive.
It was what conference are you most excited for? Microsoft filled up pretty fast, but then Bethesda just overlapped,
just whooped it out,
and then all of a sudden Sony just. So I mean, I this is funny to me, to be honest, but I mean.
Like, don't get me wrong, I am rooting for Microsoft.
I am.
There's a little part in my heart that has seen them struggle since 2013 with the original announcement and showing of the Xbox One, and him going, oh my god, look at all our TV.
And that's the thing. Microsoft has been, for the last couple of years, more of an underdog in these ones, and that's saying a lot when you have EA and Ubisoft in there as well.
Well, you look at Microsoft from last generation of the 360. They were a juggernaut. You could not stop the 360 because the PS3 was so much harder to develop for.
I'm the 360, bitch.
Yeah, like they were the PS3 was so much harder to develop on compared to the 360. The 360 they could just throw stuff on and it just worked, and it ran better for third-party support. And they just lost that with the Xbox One this time around. So hopefully Scorpio can redeem them, and I can get an amazing console to play Forza and whatever else they give me, and also Sea of Thieves. So we get 2 minutes. Whoop whoop. Whoop whoop.
So we will. What else was there that we want to talk about mainly for this?
I don't know. Microsoft, they big green's coming. So
we are 1 minute out.
Yeah, and you know, we're expecting this to be, it's the most biggest console ever.
And like I said, be sure to follow GameItAll.com. We'll be broadcasting all our streams here.
And then after the press conference, we'll give our full resounding ideas of how it all went and our opinions of what we thought was awesome, what we thought was shit, and what we were, you know, going, what?
And also, we are in the chat, so let us know what you think. If you will be like chatting with you guys the entire show.
If there's questions,
especially if there's any questions, what you want us to think about, what you want us to talk about, just let us know.
Yep. But yeah.
Also, be sure to join us tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be our giant show, our big live stream show. We will actually be playing some games as well.
Yeah. Tomorrow's going to be awesome. We got Sly content going on.
Yeah, when Sly's going to join us, so we'll have a 3-person. May also have some other guests around. So
yeah, and
we'll be around. We'll be playing some games. We'll be
and we won't be in this
having
location.
some fun. Yeah, we won't be in this location.
Oh, I guess it's starting.
The show is starting, so we will catch you guys in a little bit.
This is the 2017 Xbox E3 briefing. Ladies and gentlemen, the head of Xbox, Phil Spencer.
Hey, no, stop. Okay.
Good afternoon. To those of you with us here in person, watching on this incredible 4K screen, to the millions watching us around the world or TV or online, and to those of you watching and interacting on Mixer, on behalf of everyone on Team Xbox, welcome to E3 2017. When the renegade group of gamers, creators, and engineers came together to form the original Xbox team and deliver the first Xbox console, we were driven by three principles: empower developers, delight gamers, and deliver true hardware and technical innovation. The original Xbox team lived by the mantra, there's no power greater than X. And today, we are proud to welcome the newest member of the Xbox family, fittingly named Xbox One X. Xbox One X, the most powerful console ever made, sets a new quality standard for gamers and game creators. Starting on November 7th, Xbox One X joins the Xbox One and the Xbox One S when it launches worldwide. Now, I'd like to introduce one of our leaders in the Xbox engineering team responsible for making the Xbox One experience great for gamers and developers. Please welcome my friend, Kareem Chowdhury, to tell you more.
Thanks, Phil. It's an honor to be here at E3 and represent 3 years of engineering the team has done to bring you Xbox One X. From the beginning, our focus on game creators and you, the gamer, gave us 3 big goals we needed to hit: power, compatibility, and craftsmanship. Let's talk power, which starts with the specs. 6 teraflop GPU clocked at 1.172 gigahertz, 12 gigabytes of GDDR5 memory, and 326 gigabytes per second of memory bandwidth. These are impressive numbers that are more powerful than any other console on every dimension, because that's what it takes to give game creators the power they need so you can experience true 4K resolution, 4K textures, and 4K assets in your living room. And when we say true 4K, we mean 8 million pixels, high dynamic range, wide color gamut, premium sound like Dolby Atmos, and 4K UHD Blu-ray playback. Next, compatibility. We knew compatibility was critically important for Xbox One X, and your reaction to 360 backward compatibility has energized the team even more. So right from the start, all of your Xbox One accessories and games will work with Xbox One X. But for the team and me, that wasn't good enough. We wanted more. The game library you have today will look and play even better on Xbox One X with enhanced visual fidelity, anisotropic filtering, and faster load times. Even if you haven't made the jump to a 4K TV yet, we designed this product for you as well. Since Xbox One X enables a technique called super sampling, the new 4K games you see on stage today will look better on your 1080p TV than anything you've seen before. And finally, craftsmanship. We meticulously paid attention to every detail of design as we crafted our most technically advanced console ever. It starts with the Scorpio engine. We use 16-nanometer technology to build a 360 square millimeter chip with 7 billion transistors and a 384-bit wide memory bus. This is the fastest, most advanced processor to ever power a console. Our premium design means that every millimeter and every component within the console has been architected for maximum power and efficiency. Our aspirations were so high, an industry-standard approach just wasn't good enough. The Scorpio engine is so intense that for the first time ever on a console, we're using a liquid-cooled vapor chamber normally reserved for servers and high-end PC cards. An engineer on the Xbox hardware team invented a new power management system so innovative, we named it after him. The Hovis method uniquely optimizes every single Xbox One X at the system and component level to deliver consistent performance efficiently and elegantly. Now, it's easy to think all this technology and capability will mean a bigger console. But again, we wanted more. Not only have we built the most powerful console ever, Xbox One X is the smallest Xbox ever. This is the system you asked us to build, and it has been a great honor to design and build it for you. I couldn't be more proud of our team, and I hope you love it as much as we do. Now, let's see what this monster can do.
Exclusive world premiere. Please welcome, from the Forza Racing franchise, Dan Greenewald.
Forza always looks amazing no matter what, but damn, that looks cool.
In the automotive world, supercars are debuted at international auto shows. Frankfurt, Paris, Detroit. But through your passion for racing on Xbox and PC, Forza has become the premier partner to the automotive industry. So today, for the first time in history, a flagship supercar is making its world debut here at E3 in front of you. This year, we announced a 6-year partnership with Porsche to bring you amazing experiences, both in-game and in person. Porsche shares our vision for the future of racing and esports. And this car has never been seen outside of the guarded walls of Porsche. That honor belongs to you, exclusively. Ladies and gentlemen, may I present the 2018 Porsche 911 GT2 RS. This is not only the most aggressive expression of Porsche's legendary design, it features the most powerful road-going 911 engine ever made. Like the Xbox One X, it's a monster. And with over 4.8 million active players across Xbox and Windows 10, Forza is one of the largest racing communities on the planet. You made this historic moment possible. Through your passion for racing, the digital and the real worlds are merging in an unprecedented way. So now, let's take a look at the Porsche 911 GT2 RS in Forza Motorsport 7 running on Xbox One X. I'm joined on stage by two presenters for our Forza Racing Championship eSports series.
I'm Shannon McIntosh, professional race car driver and Porsche driving coach. I'll be pushing the GT2 RS to its limits on the sun-baked streets of Dubai.
And I'm Verena May, professional racer and stunt driver. I will be fighting to survive dynamic weather in the Nürburgring in this Nissan GTR race car.
We start with Shannon in her customized driver on Dubai. Using the power of Xbox One X, Forza Motorsport 7 runs at a native 4K and a rock-solid 60 frames per second. And we have the additional power to deliver shocking levels of detail. Using super high resolution assets, we've recreated the intense feel of one of the greatest driving roads in the world, the Hafid Mountain Pass. But in Forza Motorsport 7, we've reimagined the entire racing experience on all devices. Racing is more immersive and dynamic. Ominous skies roll in as car parts rattle and vibrate. We've made racing more epic and grand. Race through living environments featuring spectacular vistas and massive scale. You can see we've made racing more dynamic and surprising. Dynamic puddles grow as the storm unleashes its fury. It's more thrilling and competitive. Feel the intense heat grease up your tires as you battle your rivals. And it's more beautiful and alive. Dark skies open up and change as the sun emerges from the clouds for a breathtaking finish. Racing is reborn in Forza. Whether running on the Xbox One family of consoles or Windows 10 PCs, Forza Motorsport 7 is the most technically advanced and comprehensive racing games ever made. With more than 700 cars, it features the largest collection of Lamborghinis, Ferraris, and Porsches ever assembled.
Today, you are the first people to see the 2018 Porsche 911 GT2 RS. And this week at E3, like me, you can be the first to drive it.
So come experience the most powerful road-going 911 ever made on the Xbox One X, the most powerful console ever made in Forza Motorsport 7. Thank you.
I'm going to play a ton of Forza Motorsport 7 when it ships on October 3rd. And when Xbox One X launches, we will all get to experience Forza Motorsport 7 in true 4K at 60 frames per second. Today, we're going to showcase the world's greatest creators with a lineup of different types of games for every type of gamer. It is the largest and I believe the most diverse lineup of games that we've ever shown on our Xbox E3 stage. Games from creators large and small, games that inspire and challenge us, games that transport us to new worlds and offer us new perspectives, and games that push the boundary of our art form. Today, we will feature 42 games here on our stage.
What the flying fuck? Really?
Including
42
games with console exclusivity on Xbox One.
22. Jesus H. fucking Christ.
Every one of these games will play great on each member of the Xbox One family, but of course, they will play best on Xbox One X.
Okay, Phil, you built us up. Let's do this. Take
is
it
a
home.
game from a creative team that built their franchise on Xbox. In 2010, 4A Games worked with us to launch a single-player masterpiece that I played on Xbox 360. Now, I'm honored to bring them back with the premiere of their next work, running in-engine in true 4K.
World premiere. World premiere.
We are the first. The first to see the gods. The first to tame their beasts. The first to guard the soul from evil. We conquered this land and built an empire. But there are whispers on the wind. A brotherhood born in the shadows. They are the first to call themselves the Assassins.
Creative Director Jean Gadon.
Thank you. Ancient Egypt is the birthplace of modern civilization. And it is also the birthplace of the Assassin's Brotherhood. Assassin's Creed Origins is taking you to the perfect setting for an epic gaming adventure. Egypt. 3,000 years of history and mystery at the tip of your fingers. Assassin's Creed Origins is also the story of one man, Bayek. Bayek is the last Magi, the protector of his community, an Egyptian sheriff, if you like. And his struggle against the dark forces that corrupt ancient Egypt will lead to the foundation of the Assassin's Brotherhood. But recreating ancient Egypt, going back so far in time, pushed us to rethink and expand our gameplay mechanics. We added many RPG elements to a huge systemic world, more detailed and alive than ever before. So today, we are very proud to show you what the game looks like on Xbox One X running in 4K. And now, just for you, Bayek is coming back to Siwa, his hometown, to kill the fake oracle, Medunamun.
World premiere.
Siwa, my home, the sacred oasis.
I thought he was dead.
Our Magi, the last protector, our prayers are answered. Siwa has not been the same since you left.
Be my eyes, Senu. This temple resembles a fortress. What has happened?
Get out of my way.
There you are, Medunamon. The next masked one on my list. Now it is my turn to tip the balance of Anubis.
The people understand. We have broken their will. They understand our vision.
Better be careful here.
I should go drop these priests in the desert. Let the stand take them.
Ah, a fine bow.
If the people see these dead priests, they will surely revolt.
It is too dangerous. We'll pass for now. Guide me, Senu. Medunamon. You will die, Medunamon.
Die, you bastard!
Going to kill you for that.
See what is mine!
Finally.
At Xbox, we've always believed in the power of games to unite us all. Today, communities of gamers not only play together, they create together and watch together. A whole new genre of games has emerged designed for both the player and the community. And with Mixer, we're innovating new features to make these experiences even better. This one's special. Of all the games in this genre, here is one that the world is having as much fun watching as they are playing. And I can tell you that includes many of us at Team Xbox. The creative director of PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds is a gamer turned developer who designed this game together with a passionate community. Please welcome PlayerUnknown himself, Brendan Green.
Thanks, Phil. Good afternoon, everyone.
PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds is a multiplayer battle royale where you must fight against 100 other players to be the last one standing. Our team's focus is to bring the most complete battle royale experience ever to console and deliver a great experience across all Xbox One devices. Our development is truly community-driven, and we owe much of our success to everyone who's given us feedback over the past year. With over 3 million PC players to date, we can't wait to bring PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds exclusively to Xbox One later this year, with an update for Xbox One X enhancements shipping with the final version. See you on the Battlegrounds, everyone.
Exclusive. Exclusive.
Let's try to stick together this time. By the apocalypse, no heroics. Get ready!
Exclusive.
What would you do if the world you knew was gone? All the comforts, the simple pleasures you took for granted. How would you protect yourself and the ones you love when the protectors can't even save themselves?
Army's pulling out. Come on. truck. Get in.
Want some of this? How about you?
How will you decide who belongs?
Thanks. I owe you.
How will you choose a place to call home? How will you build it? Work together to defend it. From the terror just outside the walls. When you get hungry, cold, what risks will you take? What mistakes will you make? When the only family you've got is about to tear itself apart, will you end a life?
Wait.
Or save it?
Please.
This is our only one, but we need everybody we've got. Too deep and realize no one gets a second chance.
How will you find the strength to carry on? In this world of the living and the dead, how will you survive?
Exclusive.
Players remaining. One player remaining.
And what a play from the Wounded Warrior. She was caught in a trap, but she used superior tactics to get herself out of there. She's going to take the win. Let's move on to the next arena. Here we're following Bloody Marrow. There's only 2 players left in this particular map. Those tracks are leading up, but that tree is going to give them direct information. That red outline, there's a mortal unicorn, and he's letting in about 100 meters away now. Looks like he might be crafting or something, but what is this that Bloody Marrow's going to do? Getting ever closer, join that beeline, and now he's going to cloak it up. Is he going to walk in through the front door or what? Looks like he's going to sneak in on the back window. Here we go. Shot in the back. That's one twice. Immortal's in trouble. Somebody from Mixer decided to chime in. That invincibility bubble's going to help him out. and put on the fight with life. There we go, the nice strike on Bloody Barrel, bouncing it up forward. There we go. Oh, that was going to do the damage and the arrow to the belly. That's going to be the win for Bloody Barrel. Bloody Barrel wins the round.
Did we just see a switch on there? The fuck?
This summer, millions of Minecraft players will be able to play together on the device of their choice for the first time. Xbox Live will unite the global Minecraft community across mobile, VR, Windows 10 PCs, and consoles. As part of this effort, we're excited to welcome player-made skins, maps, textures, and massive community-run servers into the game itself. Because we know that the amazing content you create makes Minecraft even better. This fall, Minecraft will receive a free 4K update that brings more graphical options to the game. But we didn't stop there. With all this talk about graphics, we're taking things one step further. Today, we're revealing a new look for Minecraft that we're super duper excited for you to try out. One that's inspired by the power of Xbox One X and available this fall. Let's check it out.
We're super duper
Minecraft
excited
in
about
4K.
this now.
When the
Well,
Minecraft team
super duper.
showed me the first version of the game in 4K, I was blown away. Mojang is a great example of a studio that started something new and different that led to a global phenomenon. At Xbox, we're searching for games that are fresh, new, and in some cases familiar. That means ensuring that the biggest third-party franchises you want to play are there for you on Xbox One. Of course, you'll find these great games in the Xbox Store, available for pre-order today. But bringing the biggest blockbuster franchise is just one part of the job. Delivering broad, diverse, and new games to Xbox means searching to find unique games from creators around the world that will surprise and delight. To me, these next few games do just that. Starting with a game I got to play on a recent trip to Japan. It's hilarious, a little crazy, and a whole lot of fun. Let's take a look at it.
World premiere. Exclusive.
I'm so excited about that. I never thought...
Because it looks fucking amazing.
It looks amazing.
All
It's
right, what
Arc,
is
it's
this?
Dragon Ball. Oh my fucking god, yes.
Exclusive. Exclusive.
We've scoured the globe meeting with creative artists and development teams, and I'm often surprised and humbled by their work. Whether it's a story that could only be born of a different land, or artistic design and storytelling that, in a single moment, can capture your imagination and inspire. There is much to be learned by looking beyond borders. Our first party is also a place of innovation and creativity. Today, I'm excited to share with you an extended look at never-before-seen gameplay from Rare's shared world adventure, Sea of Thieves.
Exclusive.
Ah, the joy of a new voyage far across the Sea of Thieves. Just you, the wide open world, and oh, well, it's not just you, she's here too. Oh, and this guy's here. But the point is, this is a shared world, ripe for exploring and raiding with your fine pirate crew. Look at them, scurrying around, making themselves useful. That's what we like to see. The world of Sea of Thieves seethes with possibilities, with adventures skulking above and below the waves. All you have to do is jump in and oh, there she goes. Few things tempt a pirate like the siren song of a lootable shipwreck. Careful though, there could be anything down there. Literally, there could be anything. We haven't finished designing it yet. Joking, that was a joke. Ah, sunken treasure. It's like a pirate performance bonus. Every player's decisions and discoveries will be different, but however you plan on seeking your fortune, it pays to be prepared. For gigantic lumps of iron, these are surprisingly portable. Amazing workmanship. Anyway, better get them back on board while the coast is clear. There's really no sense in pushing your luck down here. That is not a beast you want to pick a fight with. Yes, it's possible to take on these toothy terrors of the deep, but you're not much used to your crew bitten in two. Sometimes a tactical retreat is perfectly acceptable, in the spirit of that legendary pirate captain, Pathetic Dave. Thankfully, for every tense standoff, there's a moment of celebration or shared wonder. But for now, stow your hard-earned loot and enjoy the voyage. On Devil's Ridge beneath the sands, the gold lies hidden from thieving hands. Well, that's typical. Oh look, here we are at Devil's Ridge. Nice transition, by the way. And so you'll shift from the heart of the sea to the island shore, where you'll explore jungles and coves, cliff tops and caverns. Every region has its very own landmarks, and over time, you'll uncover hidden shortcuts, abandoned stashes, and vistas that will steal your grog-soaked breath away. And yes, sometimes you'll encounter people who, for whatever reason, would like to blow you into little pieces. That's pirating for you. Keep that pistol primed, because you'll also face the roaming remains of those raiders who came before you, cut short in pursuit of their own legends. An afterlife of fighting and troublemaking until all your bits fall off. It's what they would have wanted. Now, make sure your crewmates all have a part to play. Yep, that works. And look, he brought the riddle map. Seek the cursed boar shrine where there is no sky. It lies in wait for a light held high. Right, well that's got to be around here somewhere. But if you've got a bad feeling, you can always leave someone on board to brace the ship for a speedy getaway. Decisions, decisions. Ah, looks like they've sniffed out that place where there is no sky. Time to pool your resources as you plunge into the unknown. It would be easy to come a cropper in these claustrophobic caves. You don't want to wander off track. Unless, of course, you're streaming, and you'll have loads of people in the chat telling you what to do anyway. Don't mind that. It's probably nothing. Just kids. Of course, the Premier Plunder isn't just lying around to be claimed by any old drunken bumbler. You'll need to watch out for likely locations, following your map, clues, and your instincts to make light work of each new mystery. Light work. Little lantern joke there. You're welcome. Anyway, step 11 paces northwest, through the gloom. Dig my chest from its tomb. And with that, we're one step closer to payday. Then again, some of the loot in these parts has lain undisturbed for a long, long time. That has to be the spot. You can practically taste the treasure. Good call on the double-duty shovel work too. That storm outside was nipping at your heels. Ah, very nice. Of course, the trouble with treasure, as a rule, is that the owners really like to hang on to it. If you've got your hands full, it's up to your crew to watch your back. And while they're doing that, it's time for another strategic withdrawal with the loot. Nope, not that way. That's it. Easy now. Don't stop, keep going. Almost there. Watch that next step, it's a doozy. Now that's a rescue. Regularly beat the odds and get chests back to your ship, you'll be able to turn a tidy profit by trading them in at an outpost. That's just the tiny matter of making it through this storm in one piece. Here on the Sea of Thieves, and you can live yours however you want, so rally your crew. Swear your oaths and set sail for riches and infamy. Become a pirate of legend. Just try not to be this one.
Exclusive. Exclusive. World premiere. Exclusive. Exclusive.
Motherfucker. They killed the power around the world. We're gonna light it back up because this is far from over. In fact, it's only just begun. That's why we brought in you. You got the talent. Now you need the tech. Big things do fall! Today, you throw grenades. Boom! Tomorrow, you'll be throwing cars. Ah! Forget dropping bombs. You're dropping buildings. Now it's time to get to work. Time to step up your boom. It's go time! Oh yeah! Welcome to the agency!
Determination to conquer all my ambitions. Made it to this position, and so my disposition. Not seeing no limits, killing the competition. Yeah, I'm a beast. Now I'm struggling. I don't pay the cost and lead on with the boss. Analyze my losses, now take it off. I'm a beast, now released, ready to feast. The beast, not the least. I think that I'm on the run, just to keep it 100, 0 to 100. So you're on with the party. Are you a beast? Are you a least? You ready to feast? Then do you a beast, not the least. Do you think you're number one? Can you keep it 100? Are you a beast? Eyes on the prize, ain't no tripping us up. Ain't no denying, you gotta be tough. This train ain't slowing down. This train ain't stopping now. This train ain't slowing down. We got it all. Anything you want, yeah, you know that we got it. Hard as we try, yeah, you know you can't stop us. This train ain't slowing down. This train ain't stopping now. This train ain't slowing down. We got it all.
At Xbox, it's not just about finding creative artists. It's about empowering them and nurturing them, helping shine a light on their work, making it easy for them to build and share their creations. That's why the ID at Xbox program is so important to us. The team has released over 500 games on Xbox One and Windows 10 through the ID at Xbox program. And this is not just a milestone for the program and the independent developer community. It's a milestone for everyone who loves great games. I hope you're reminded today why it's so great to be a gamer on Xbox. Action, adventure, story, skill, surprise. These next few games bring it all together. Let's start with a game whose stylistic approach alone makes it something very special.
Exclusive.
The dark is older than the light. At last a day dawned, and we rose with this first light. But that light was a betrayal, only fleeting. In its wake, the night returned to claim us. After lifetimes, the light grows again, faint and vulnerable. We will live in the new light rather than just survive in the dark. This rebirth will end our wandering.
world premiere.
Rachel?
Please welcome, from Monolith Productions, Vice President of Creative, Michael DePlatter.
Remember me? You tried to humiliate me. You left your mark on me, but it didn't work. You burned my mind. I'll kill you. Until this moment, you have not known suffering. I've had enough of your mouth, Bruise. So now I'm gonna kill you, for all these orcs to see.
Always said you were an optimist. Know what that is, mate? It's about sizing up a situation that's bloody impossible and saying, yeah, all right, I'll have a go. I'm exactly the same way.
I like him. Bruce killed the boss! Come on, lads!
In Shadow of Mordor, we introduced a way to create unique personal stories for every player. And in Shadow of War, we're expanding the Nemesis system. Two new features we're really excited about are forging an army of followers and Nemesis fortresses. Here, we'll use the Ring of Power and recruit this Olog, Bruce the Chopper, to expand our army. Then, we're going to assault a fortress controlled by one of Sauron's overlords.
Oh, that was nasty!
Oi! Reckon you're going to skewer me? That little sword's good for a tickle, maybe. But you're gonna need more than that to take me down. Nice one, Ranger! This has never happened to me before.
Serve the bright Lord now.
Bright Lord, Dark Lord, same thing really. End result's me ripping spines out, which I like to do anyway, so either way's a win.
A fine addition to our army.
Name's Bruce. From here on out, I will be your shadow. No one gets to you without my say-so.
Don't worry about my enemies. They will all follow eventually.
You want to plant your flag in Mordor, you'll need to do it deep. There's a fortress nearby. They say it's ruled by a two-headed troll big as a mountain and deadly smart. Which, well, I guess he'd have to be given the two heads. You take him down, you'll send a message to Sauron and get yourself some nice new digs as part of the bargain.
I'm not going to do this alone. Gather your troops.
Will do. Oh, just make sure you let me pop his heads off, won't ya?
So we already have a few loyal followers in our army, and recruiting Bruce means we're ready to assault the fortress and overthrow the Overlord. We're enormously expanding the open world of Mordor to new regions like Saragost and Cirith Ungol. Mordor's a massive, living, breathing world filled with orc society, tribes, and wildlife, as well as stories and secrets.
You cleaved me in two. Any other orc would have died, but I survived. More than that, I thrived. My brothers put me back together, stronger than ever. But they didn't make me into what I am. You did. You created the machine. No!
We've just been ambushed by the machine. He's tracked us across Mordor seeking vengeance. He's one of the 7 new orc tribes we've added.
The machine will grind you to paste! I hate big sticks! Cool, finally! You dishonor the Styrians!
Instead of killing the machine, we'll dominate him, so we can take advantage of his abilities during the fortress assault.
You take out the Overlord.
But before we charge headfirst into battle, we should plan our attack and select our followers.
My black speech is a little rusty. Actually, I don't know a single word, which is a pain in the ass. But to hazard a guess, he said you're all gonna die horribly. Yeah, my kind of black.
Well, I will handle the Overlord. You focus on the defenders.
Define focus.
There are unlimited ways to forge your story and conquer Mordor in Shadow of War, and we can't wait to show you more this week at E3. Thank you very much.
Exclusive world premiere.
Ori affirms my belief in the beauty, artistry, and heart within the art of gaming. We believe that games, like books, movies, and music, should be celebrated and enjoyed by countless generations. We're passionate about preserving and celebrating the games you own, the classics of the past, and the genres you love to play. That's why 2 years ago, we launched the Xbox Backward Compatibility Program to bring Xbox 360 games to your Xbox One. And we've seen tremendous growth in the program. Today, our library of games stands at 385 titles, and over half of Xbox One gamers have played a backward compatible game. But I've heard your feedback and you want more. Today, I'm pleased to announce an exciting expansion to the program. Our team of engineers are working hard to bring us some of your favorite original Xbox game to today's Xbox One library, including a fan favorite that I'm asked about often by the community, Crimson Skies. And it looks great. And like the Xbox 360 games, OG games will look better and play better across the Xbox One family. We'll have more to share about this program when it launches later this year. I'm proud of the library of games available today on Xbox One. All of them will benefit from the performance and power when you play them on Xbox One X. But we won't stop there. I'm excited to announce that if you own Gears of War 4, Forza Horizon 3, Killer Instinct, Halo Wars 2, or Minecraft, we'll be providing 4K updates to these titles for free. And we already have over 30 titles from our third-party partners that are planning to provide free updates as part of our Xbox One X Enhanced program. Titles like Final Fantasy 15, Resident Evil 7, Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Wildlands, and Rocket League, just to name a few. This means you probably already have a large library of titles that you own today that will automatically get better on Xbox One X. Today, we showcase some of the world's greatest creators with a lineup of different types of games for every type of gamer. We showed you the largest and most diverse lineup of new games that have ever appeared on our stage. From every corner of the globe, from developers large and small, 42 games, including 22 with console exclusivity on Xbox One. And you're also going to be able to play all of the biggest cross-platform blockbusters on Xbox One. And every game will play great across the Xbox One family, and on Xbox One X runs every single game you've seen even better. So if you haven't joined the Xbox One family, now's the time. This week, you'll find Xbox One S available in the US for $249. And on November 7th, we'll begin worldwide rollout of Xbox One X, the world's most powerful console, at $499. Be the first to experience unrivaled power and performance on the Xbox One. We close today's show by looking to the future with a really great partner. They've been with us from the earliest days of Project Scorpio, and they're building an incredible game that takes advantage of the power and performance of the Xbox One family and the new Xbox One X. Please welcome Patrick Sutherland, Executive Vice President, EA Worldwide Studios.
New IP is the lifeblood of our industry. It's also risky. At EA, we have teams dreaming up a lot of projects, and only the greatest will make it their way to you. And that's okay. It's all a part of the creative process. And it's worth it, because when you find something special, there's no better feeling as a developer than introducing players to a brand new world. And as a player, there's no better feeling than losing yourself in a completely new experience. Our developers at BioWare have been creating something truly special. A huge open world that is lush, savage, mysterious, and ever-changing. Filled with interesting characters and new types of gameplay you'll enjoy with your friends for years to come. This is what's possible when we take an extraordinary vision and combine it with the latest technologies and hardware. Amazing concepts become possible. Great ideas become reality. So here we are, and we are so excited to share this with all of you. On behalf of the team at BioWare, let's see what this game looks like running on an Xbox One X. Here's John Warner from BioWare to show you Anthem.
Hi, I'm John Warner, Game Director for Anthem. Here is the world premiere of Anthem's gameplay.
Hey!
Freelancer.
Fraxley,
Listen, there's trouble. Big trouble.
what did you do?
Mistake. I hired some people. They weren't freelancers. I know. They said they could handle it, and the price was right. I thought maybe...
Unbelievable.
You're right. It was stupid. I'm sorry. But they're still out there. Somewhere. If you could just bring them back. Anything you need.
In the world of Anthem, you and your friends are freelancers, the heroes who leave the safety of the walls of Fort Tarsus to explore the unknown and protect humanity. Let's join two players as they head out on an expedition.
Hey, Paul. You ready to go?
We're just grabbing some supplies. Just about ready.
What are you going to use today?
I decided to go with the Colossus.
I'm going to use my Ranger. Try out some new upgrades.
Every player will own an array of exosuits we call Javelins. These suits give players superhuman capabilities and are heavily customizable so they look and play how you want.
Bam. Looking good. Nice. You've got a mortar equipped.
Yeah, I got it on the weekend. You lead the way, I'll follow.
This is a vast open world you explore with your friends. Each Javelin exosuit has its own unique playstyle. The Ranger is balanced and on purpose, while the Colossus is a tanking powerhouse.
Right. Let's see up here.
The world of Anthem is hostile, and threats can come from any direction. It's a dynamic world where the unexpected is around every corner.
Yeah, he seems like a problem for another day.
We're getting some fire from up ahead.
I'll go low. You flank.
Hang in there. Almost there. Have you been in there yet?
I haven't. We should do that later with Kim.
Yeah, you could use the XP. Hello, treasure. I think we got some action back.
Anyone, we're under attack. Anyone in the area, we're under attack.
I think that's part of Praxis' mission.
You can equip your Javelin exosuit with gear that brings devastating power to combat.
Oh, there are a lot of scars down there. Oh, the scars have a heavy.
Time to use that mortar. Give me some covering fire. There's a bunch more coming in.
Okay, I'll get this round. Oh, come on. Be something good. Oh, yes! Jerry's wrap.
Oh, nice.
Large-scale world events like Shaper Storms are dynamic and pull you off the beaten path with the promise of new stories to discover.
Oh, Shaper Storm incoming. Okay, actually, let's get some more people. Hold on a sec.
Hey guys, what's up?
Hey, what's happening?
Right behind you. Whoa. This storm is getting crazy. So what are we supposed to do? Fly into it?
All right, let's do this.
See you on the other side.
Our story is out there.
Wow. 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 That's a lot to cover.
Yeah, they had a ton. They actually had tons of shit.
Sorry, hey, this is how you start E3.
Well, yeah, they talked about everything. They brought a bunch of exclusives. They had 22.
22 exclusives.
That weren't just Microsoft games.
No, that's these. Wow.
And we got a date to Cuphead.
Like we got a lot.
Yeah.
Like that's like that actually made me want to buy a Xbox. Like that's straight up. Maybe not Xbox One X, which starting off. Let's go about One X. Let's talk about it. So a lot of stuff from
crazy mega powerful system
from Digital Foundry.
Yep.
A lot of stuff from Digital Foundry was correct.
Well, they were at Microsoft.
They were at Microsoft. Yeah, you were right. They were at Microsoft. Everything that they said was there. Perfect. We have a release date of November 7th and a price of
$4.99 American.
$4.99 American, which is likely going to be over $600 Canadian.
What? No, it's $5.99.
Okay, it's going to be $500 Canadian plus tax.
It's $600. Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot.
It's going to be $600. Yeah, it's going to be $600 Canadian.
So let's talk the games. Forza, we knew Forza was going to look good one way or another on Xbox One X, whatever.
It always looks good.
It always looks amazing. That's not what impressed us. But what did impress me was the extra throw on the dynamic weather. That was cool.
Yeah, the dynamic weather was
well done.
Yeah, it was crazy. But it's Forza. You can't make Forza look bad. It's never looked bad.
Exactly.
So,
it's never looked bad. It's never a bad experience.
It's outshine Gran Turismo. It essentially
was
bitch slap Gran Turismo.
Yeah. So to start off the show, that's fine because that's our expectations of that game. We're fine with that.
Mm-hmm.
Getting Metro 3.
Yeah, that was surprising. I wasn't expecting Metro.
I was not expecting Metro, and Metro Exodus does look phenomenal.
In its open world.
Yeah, open world. Well, what appeared to be open world, anyways.
Well, yeah,
and
looked
the
like
fact
Fallout.
that you now can take off your mask outside means there is a new change in the story. Something has happened. Something's changed here.
Yep.
So this is going to be very, very interesting.
Yeah. I'm excited for Metro. It looks amazing. It's very Fallout-esque. So,
which is what we kind of expected from the game when it first came out.
When I originally got it way back in the day, I was like, oh, okay, it's going to be Fallout.
Yeah.
And then it wasn't Fallout.
Then we had Assassin's Creed Origins. Origins
looks amazing.
They changed a lot.
Oh, yeah,
There's a lot different here.
They implemented a lot of the things from their other games into this. A lot of Far Cry elements.
Yeah, a lot of Far Cry, a lot of RPG. It looks so great. This actually could be the Assassin's Creed game to just reboot this genre, reboot this series, to give us what we need.
Well, they haven't really done Assassin's Creed right on this current generation.
Well, I really enjoyed Syndicate, but yes, I do agree with you.
It wasn't Assassin's Creed 4 or 2. 2 and 4 were the best.
Okay, yeah.
You had pirates. Pirates are cool.
PlayerUnknown Battleground coming to the Xbox One on consoles. Honestly, that wasn't a surprise to me.
No.
I had a feeling if it was going to come to console, Xbox would have been right there to jump on it. I love the fact that they kept the flying pan kill. That was
well,
nice.
You got to do something amazing.
Nice on that trailer. Deep Rock Galactic, not much on there, but 4-player digging game.
Yeah, first-person shooter digging. You're going through the dirt, and there's some bugs, and I don't know.
Yeah, so
it looks like a fun indie game.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool. State of Decay 2. This looks like the zombie game I've always wanted.
Yeah, it's an open world
co-op,
probably like 4-player co-op
survival game, and that's kind of what I've always wanted in a zombie game, one that had a much more bigger emphasis on survival and co-op.
Yeah. So it looks promising. They took what they got from the first one and really enhanced it and made it a shitload better.
Darwin Project. We got to see just a little bit of that.
Yeah.
There's not much to go on it, but it's definitely
Darwin
their take of esports.
Yeah, Darwin Projects looks like a clear contender for Dota or or
I would say Dota.
No, but that excitement of a game.
Something that would be
Or Overwatch.
Okay, yeah, you know what?
More,
sure, I'll
more
give you that
Overwatch.
one.
But yeah, it looks like it's exciting. It's like it's gonna be an esports foray that is a Microsoft exclusive.
Yeah.
So it looks like it's gonna be something amazing. All right, Minecraft.
Oh, I'm okay. So the part that, if you were watching the stream with us, I put the microphone back on just so I could yell, "Did we see a Switch?" Because if we're getting community-run servers,
they
all over the place.
They did what no one else could. They essentially connected everyone together. They've been trying that for how long with freaking
Rocket League?
Yeah, and they just can't do it.
They still have not done it. And now we have it. We have it right there. Minecraft.
Yeah,
is doing it.
So that's exciting. It's really exciting to see. And then they're implementing something new for the Xbox.
Yeah, that's
super duper
graphics
pack.
I'm just happy somebody used the word super duper.
Well, she had to use it, and then yeah.
Super duper.
Yeah, it's crazy. This came out of left field, and we went, "What the fuck?"
Yes, I'm so happy with this. I love the Dragon Ball games, but I also hate them at the moment. At the same time, because I love
too many of them.
I love the concept of Dragon Ball's fighting, where it's like magic, high speed, flying all over the place, whatever. I love that, but the games as they're implemented now, where it's behind the back camera, flying over, it's way too much. This new one from Arc motherfucking System Works
is it
one of my favorite fighting game companies.
It's a 2D brawler. It's a 3v3 brawler.
3v3 2D fighting game.
It's literally MVC. It's literally Marvel versus
with
Capcom.
Dragon Ball.
Yeah,
and that I so excited.
Yeah, and it's Arc.
That came out of nowhere.
Well,
I'm so happy about this game.
They make fighting games out of these different genres that you're just like, how could this be a fighting game?
Oh yeah, well we knew this one could be a fighting game. It's just not like that.
Well,
and the fact that
style brawler,
and the fact that it looked a lot like Guilty Gear's 3D, like where it was, oh yeah, this is 3D, but you can definitely tell the anime influence. And you could look at a few scenes and just be there like, was that 3D? Was that anime? Was it 3D?
So they it looks pretty promising.
I'm pumped. I'm excited. I need that game sometime. Hopefully that is this year. There wasn't a release date.
No, there wasn't a date with it, but hopefully we'll get something
this year.
at some point.
I need that Dragon Ball game right now. Like Arc, come on, hit us up. We will.
Yeah, it was good. It was good. Black Desert.
Now I played Black Desert. That trailer looked nothing like I've seen with Black Desert.
They're changing it up.
It looked great. I'm definitely Black Desert looked great.
Isn't
anyways.
Black Desert Isn't it still in like early access?
Yeah, I think so.
So they're probably
it's been a little bit, but yeah, no, and coming to Xbox One definitely looks great.
And it's a console exclusive.
We also got to see The Last Night, which looked like a Blade Runner Fifth Element Ghost in a Shell.
Yeah, kind of futuristic.
Very interesting.
From movies from the 90s.
I have no idea what we saw with The Artful Escape.
It's a trip.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, the colors kind of like Hyper Light Drifter. Very messed up. He's
Cool.
got a guitar and he's riding some unicorns. So I don't know.
That sounds amazing to me. Code Vein, we've seen Code Vein before. It looks phenomenal. It's anime Dark Souls. The only problem is it's not by the Dark Souls guys. It's instead from the God Eater team, which as much like God Eater on its own is a great series, I wish Bandai Namco would actually advertise it as from the creator of God Eaters.
No.
Instead of from the publishers of Dark Souls, because people are expecting From Software that way. It's not From Software. But still, looks phenomenal.
Yep, 2018 also.
2018. Sea of Thieves.
It's Sea of Thieves. It's rare.
We saw Sea of Thieves last year. It looked great.
They made it even better.
The trailer made it better. The trailer showed us actual focused combat on each other, on different opponents, the exploration, the treasure hunting. You know what it's like to be a pirate.
Yeah, they really upped the game. It was amazing.
Yarhar
So I'm excited, and also it's a budget title, which is weird.
We got a release date for Tacoma, which
that's surprising.
No, sure, Tacoma never really interested me that much. But
August
2nd for all those.
2 months from now.
I almost confused Super Lucky's Tale with Conquer.
Yeah, I know. But it looks adorable. It's a throwback to early 2000s 3 like side scroller.
And of course, Cuphead. We didn't see too much of gameplay for Cuphead, which was kind of sad.
I got what I wanted out of it.
We got exactly what we needed from that trailer.
We got a date.
September 29th, 2017. We are finally getting Cuphead. Finally. That game, it looks phenomenal. Can't wait.
Mm-hmm.
Crackdown 3.
It started with Terry Crews.
Starring Terry Crews.
Well, the game's not starring Terry Crews.
The trailer was starring Terry Crews. Terry Crews needs to be in this game now.
He's so awesome.
I will not accept Crackdown 3 without Terry Crews. If Terry Crews is the commander, if Terry Crews is the commander telling you what to do, I will be very happy with this game. This could be just,
amazing.
It'll potential game of the year
it'll
material.
Fix
with
what
Terry
happened
Crews.
to 2.
One way or another, it will, because
to.
that looks phenomenal. One way or another, it was 2. Fuck 2. What?
Well, 2 was from a different studio.
What is this 2 that you spoke of? Crackdown did the weird thing of jumping from 1 to 3. I don't know.
There you go.
Then we got Idea Xbox, which just went
all the freaking indie titles you could ever want. Yeah,
a lot of these ones that we already knew: Hello Neighbor, Conan Exile, Brawl Out, Strange Brigade. Yeah, Strange Brigade is the latest one from Sniper Elite team. Observer, Fable Fortune.
Yeah.
Path of Exile. Like, we all knew these were coming.
Yeah, and then they're exclusive indie titles to the console, which is a good thing.
Ashen or Ashen looked really interesting.
It was different.
I really wish they would have told us more.
But they're building hype towards it.
Yeah, it's definite hype towards it.
It was really good.
Like, a lot of these ones at this point is just hype. And we also had Life is Strange Part 2.
Before the Storm.
Before the Storm, so it's the prequel to
the first
one. It's when she leaves the town, and the reason why.
So it's another big push for Square.
Now, Shadow of War.
Oh my god!
I was excited for this game anyways.
They made it even better.
How did you get me to like an orc?
He's Vinnie Jones.
He is. He's Vinnie Jones.
He's
Vinnie Jones
of the badass.
He comes in. He's like, we're gonna pop his head, right? Like that. Yeah.
Yeah, but the most amazing thing is you can recruit people by lighting them.
Yeah, and then their personality does fill the group. They have a personality,
and then they'll fight for you. They're not gonna try to kill you.
I was I was happy just seeing that the orcs had personality. That because I'm playing through Shadow of Mordor right now, so I can get a save file to carry over.
Yeah.
And the one complaint I'm having right now, going back to it, is that all the orcs kind of act the same. It's like, we're gonna kill the humans.
Yeah, that's pretty much all the orcs
I'll rip
are.
their head off. Okay, when you're playing it the first time, it's like, yeah, they're orcs, sure, okay.
Yeah,
whatever.
but like they built the base idea of what Shadow of War, like the original one, Shadow of Mordor, was just, you were just hacking and slashing away, and it was amazing.
That is true.
And then the second one, they're really building out the idea of it. So, I'm excited for it. It looks amazing.
So, Ori and the Will of the Wasp. Ori was probably the sleeper hit of the Xbox One. Blind Forest was.
Yeah, it was.
It was amazing. It was beautiful.
It was their big indie title.
People, as soon as people played it, they loved it.
Yeah.
So I can see that getting carried over for Will of the Wasp. That trailer was beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just going to carry on.
Yeah, so it looks like it's going to be another progression for the indie title developments.
Before we talk about this next part, I gotta say something. Remember when the Sony executive this week said that no one wants backwards compatibility because who would play these old games? Xbox comes out and announces Xbox Originals going to be backwards compatible on the Xbox One.
Yeah.
And look at that crowd. Look what they were doing.
And it all starts with Crimson Skies.
And starting with Crimson Skies, one of the
big titles on the original Xbox.
So I mean, this is big.
Mm-hmm.
Like that, the backwards compatibility has been pulling me towards Xbox because I have a whole bunch of games here that I want to play. And the fact that, I can use my Twitch streams, I can use Mixer now, and be,
yeah,
it would be great. It would be awesome.
So, and this is coming later on this year. They're going to be doing full.
It's going to be integrated, like upgraded. Everybody's going to be getting it for later this year, and they're going to tell us more when it launches. So. Yeah. Hopefully that will probably be around November, I'm assuming.
Yeah, it's probably going to be around the same time as they're releasing the X.
Yeah, probably.
And then Microsoft's going to have some more.
And let's talk about the big one, the big showstopper, Anthem.
Yeah, it's this is why Andromeda failed.
Okay, yes, I'm going to agree with you. This is everything that we wanted from Andromeda.
Yep.
And we're getting in this new game. This is my only problem. It looks too much like another game that's coming out later this year. It looks way too much
it's
like
the
Destiny. Battle
of EA versus Activision.
Yeah, exactly. It looks way too much like Destiny to me.
But this is the third person. You're in a mech. You're in an exosuit.
It's still, like, the more I'm looking at it, I'm like, the more you continued on with that trailer, at first I was getting an Avatar feel. Which, okay, sure, no, Avatar has a cool world that you could have actually built on, which is what Ubisoft is going to be doing soon.
So is it going to turn into Destiny?
Probably. I could, well, yeah, Massive is working on it, so it's going to be, it's going to be Destiny.
But I'm actually really excited for this compared to Destiny.
Yeah, I mean, sure.
I think I'd rather play this.
To be honest, this one looks like there's something more to it.
Because there's the outer world.
Yeah.
And they also flew into a storm.
They flew, that's where they stopped it, unfortunately. But, this is definitely a huge start to Microsoft. Microsoft has pretty much laid the ground.
Yeah, they had a ton of exclusive release, which is good.
And it's so strong.
Yeah.
They are so strong right now.
And they have a good partnership with EA on Anthem.
Now,
which is surprising.
Yeah, so we didn't hear if Anthem was exclusive.
I don't think it is. It might have some like
There's
content.
going to be there's going to be
well,
some extra content.
no, because EA looks like they're getting away from season pass and that kind of shit.
Well, it still might give some content.
Oh yeah,
because Star Wars is getting some content early, probably.
Yeah,
we're assuming.
Yeah, hopefully.
But
no, we'll see what happens.
Sony it has to bring the game because at this point, with what we saw during that show, I'm not expecting Bethesda or Ubisoft to take the show.
No, well,
I'm not expecting it because they can only announce the stuff that's within their system, and they can't announce exclusives like that.
You never know. They could Ubisoft could be working on something exclusive for Sony.
Well, we do know they're making a Watch Dogs movie.
That's a movie.
But right now, Sony after that presentation,
all they have is games that are releasing.
Yeah, that's true. All they have is the games. They have some VR content they're going to have to show.
They need to show VR. VR is a must because if they don't have a good Christmas this year for VR, the PSVR is dead.
The PSVR is going to go the way of the Vita.
Well, the way of the Vita, 3D, and all that other stuff. Because if people aren't buying it, what's the point of them selling it?
Exactly.
Like, yes, don't get me wrong. I know you're excited for Ace
Combat.
Combat, but that's one game. That's one game.
It is.
And is everyone going to go out and buy Ace Combat?
No.
No. It's a niche
They're
market.
going to buy Resident Evil 7 because it's going to be like $30 by the time.
Yeah, I know. Wow, and Resident Evil 7 is already gone on sale a bunch of times.
Exactly.
So, I don't know. I don't know. If Sony does not show some amazing titles with VR, it's going to die.
So, yeah.
And I'll buy it on clearance for about $100.
So, out of everything we saw, what was your favorite? That's a hard question.
I
right
know.
now.
Scroll up the list. I'm really excited for Metro. If it's an open world Metro game, I'm really excited. Assassin's Creed is back. That freaking Dragon Ball Z game. Holy shit.
I'm gonna say Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball was the thing I almost jumped out of my seat for. So
yeah,
I'm going to say Dragon Ball for me. Dragon Ball Fighters Z, Arc System Works, Arc motherfucking System
yeah, and
Works.
there's a lot to it, and I don't know. I might just drop that extra $100 and get the X, cause
get the X for probably a game that's probably not an exclusive. Let's be honest, but still.
I'm getting it for Forza.
Oh, good point.
It's
Anyways,
all about Forza.
With that, we are going to be back later tonight.
Yeah, we're doing Bethesda.
Oh, Bethesda and Devolver Digital.
Devolver's going to be late. And then we get to do a dual cap recap.
The dual cap recap.
Yep.
It's going to be fun times. Be sure to like and subscribe to our channel for more awesome gaming news and reviews and Let's Plays. And we'll see you guys later tonight.
And Microsoft really killed it.